In the intricate tapestry of modern economies, a peculiar phenomenon has emerged: the proliferation of what anthropologist David Graeber famously termed bull jobs. These are roles that seem to contribute little or no tangible value to society, yet persist within bureaucratic structures across various industries. From the Soviet Union's quest for full employment to the complexities of contemporary capitalist systems, the roots of bull jobs delve deep into the fabric of labor dynamics and economic incentives. Unpacking bull jobs, a taxonomy of meaningless work. To comprehend the scope of bull jobs, it's imperative to dissect Graeber's taxonomy, which categorizes these roles into 5 distinct types. 1. Flunkies. These individuals serve primarily to bolster the egos of their superiors, often through tasks that could easily be automated or eliminated altogether. Examples include doormen, receptionists, and personal assistants. While they may provide a semblance of prestige or convenience, their actual value contribution remains dubious. 2. Duct tapers. Tasked with addressing recurring problems rather than implementing permanent solutions, duct tapers perpetuate inefficiencies within organizations. They often find themselves caught in a cycle of patching up issues that could be resolved through systemic changes or technological advancements. Examples range from inventory managers manually adjusting stock levels to bureaucratic hurdles hindering productivity. 3. Box tickers. These are the foot soldiers of corporate bureaucracy, dedicated to generating the appearance of legitimacy without substantive value. Internal newsletters, party planning committees, and culture coordinators fall into this category, existing primarily to maintain an illusion of activity and importance within the organization. 4. Goons. Unlike the benign appearance of the previous categories, goons wield a darker influence, as they thrive on perpetuating negative sum games and exploiting systemic loopholes. In-house corporate lawyers and patent trolls exemplify this breed of bull jobs, exerting a parasitic effect on the economy by capitalizing on legal complexities and ambiguities. 5. Taskmasters. At the apex of the bull job hierarchy are the taskmasters, whose primary function is to oversee and manage redundant or unnecessary tasks. While effective management can enhance productivity, taskmasters often engage in micromanagement or create superfluous roles, detracting from genuine value creation within the organization. Historical parallels. From Soviet labor propaganda to corporate LinkedIn profiles. The origins of bull jobs can be traced back to historical precedents, notably the Soviet Union's fervent pursuit of full employment. In an environment where labor was exalted above all else, the proliferation of meaningless tasks became a byproduct of ideological zeal. Factory managers, driven by the imperative of showcasing their importance, hoarded labor resources, leading to the creation of redundant roles such as inventory counters and bureaucratic overseers. Similarly, in contemporary capitalist societies, the ethos of productivity and efficiency often clashes with entrenched bureaucratic structures and institutional inertia. LinkedIn profiles adorned with self-serving propaganda mirror the propaganda-laden walls of Soviet factories, perpetuating a culture of self-importance and superficial achievement. The desire for full employment, coupled with the proliferation of regulations and corporate red tape, has created fertile ground for the growth of bull jobs across industries. The role of bureaucracy and regulation in bull job proliferation. Bureaucracy, both in government and corporate settings, plays a pivotal role in perpetuating the existence of bull jobs. In the quest for regulatory compliance and risk mitigation, organizations often prioritize procedural formalities over substantive outcomes. This emphasis on box ticking and risk aversion fosters a culture of bureaucratic inertia, where layers of middle management and administrative overhead stifle innovation and efficiency. Moreover, the growth of lobbying and regulatory capture exacerbates the problem, as vested interests manipulate legislative processes to serve their own agendas. Complex regulatory frameworks and barriers to entry create barriers for aspiring entrepreneurs, reinforcing the dominance of established players and entrenching the prevalence of bull jobs within the economic landscape. Solutions and reflections. Rethinking work in the age of bull jobs. Addressing the scourge of bull jobs requires a multifaceted approach that encompasses societal attitudes towards work, corporate governance, and regulatory reform. 1. Embracing flexibility. Society must embrace the idea that productivity is not synonymous with long hours or meaningless tasks. Advocating for flexible work arrangements and reevaluating the cult of overwork can empower individuals to prioritize meaningful contributions over arbitrary metrics of productivity. 2. Streamlining bureaucracy. Organizations need to streamline bureaucratic processes and eliminate redundant roles to foster a culture of innovation and efficiency. Embracing agile methodologies and decentralized decision-making can empower frontline employees to drive substantive change within their respective domains. 3. Regulatory reform. Governments must undertake comprehensive regulatory reform to eliminate barriers to entry and promote competition. Simplifying regulatory frameworks and fostering a conducive environment for entrepreneurship can mitigate the prevalence of bull jobs and stimulate economic dynamism. 4. Cultivating awareness. Raising awareness about the pernicious effects of bull jobs and challenging entrenched norms of corporate hierarchy and bureaucratic inertia is essential. By fostering a culture of transparency and accountability, individuals and organizations can catalyze systemic change and foster a more equitable and productive labor ecosystem. In conclusion, the proliferation of bull jobs represents a systemic failure within modern economies, rooted in entrenched bureaucratic structures and regulatory inefficiencies. By unraveling the complexities of this phenomenon and advocating for substantive reform, society can unlock the latent potential of its workforce and cultivate a more meaningful and fulfilling labor paradigm.